Hi Kingsgate kids. So Elijah was a prophet from God. Now that just means that God used him to communicate to his people. You see, back in those days there wasn't a Bible or there wasn't any holy writings, so God would use people like Elijah to share his messages. Now some prophets had special assignments. I wonder if you've heard of Jonah and the whale. Jonah was a prophet as well. So back to Elijah. Now Elijah was alive at a time when things really weren't going well for God's people, the Israelites. You see, God wanted his people to follow him, but they decided that they would rather go their own way and to look for other gods. And don't miss Jezebel in this story as well. Now she was the villain. She was a nasty piece of work and everyone was afraid of her, even her own husband, and they would tend to do what she wanted them to do. Jezebel particularly hated Elijah, but that's for another day.
Our verse starts by saying that Elijah was a normal human being just like us. He didn't think of himself as anything special at all. He drank like us, he even ate like us, he got tired like us. And sometimes when he felt down when life wasn't fair for him, he would really feel like down in the dumps. And sometimes he even questioned God about what's happening. But yet God still used Elijah.
Although the story of Elijah was so many years ago, guess what? God still wants to give us special messages today. This is called prophecy. So in the Old Testament, God used people like Elijah, but prophecy is also mentioned in the New Testament by a man named Paul. Now, Paul wrote some letters to a group of people called the Corinthians, and this is found in the Bible. So in the first letter to the Corinthians, and chapter 12 and verse 16, Paul says that prophecy is a gift. How cool is that? That God can give us special messages for ourselves and for those around us, and they are gifts to us. Now, I love the gift of prophecy, and I often ask God for special messages, maybe for me or for those around me. Now, 2 weeks ago, God gave me this picture, and I saw this family, and they were on holiday by the seaside in Spain. And so I contacted this family, and I said to them, this might sound really weird, but have you ever been to holiday in Spain? And instantly they said to me that they have only ever been abroad once as a family, and it was on holiday in Spain. And in fact, they had created some of their favourite family memories. And so I said to them that God was saying to them as a family that in this lockdown time, that God wanted to help them create special family memories, just like their holiday in Spain. And that when they're older and when their kids are all grown up, that they would look back at lockdown as a time where God had brought them together as a family.
So prophecy is not something that is limited to the characters in the Old Testament, but something we can do today.
Yes, that's right. And so for us to hear from God, we have to learn the skill of listening. Now that is a skill, isn't it? So in our Let's Remember this week, there is an activity there that can help us to learn to listen. So why don't you check it out now? So from us for now, it's goodbye.
Goodbye.